Good day. We will tackle about the basic maps reading skills. So before we start, I want you to know what is map. Map from the Latin words mappa means napkin or paper. Map is geographical representation of Earth surface that's seen from above. For example, a place like mountain range, forefield, Greek or plain. Map is also detailed on distance and extent to prove that location on a place. Map has different types of classes. Its use depends on what your purpose in using it. Today we will be discuss on how to use topographic map. Topographic map is good to use mountain and land through contour lines. So that is why it's if often used by armies, especially when they go to the mountains. So why and that is what we will discuss today. To study in map reading, the first we should know in the colors. In using map, there are different kind of colors. First, blue represent the bodies of water like lake, river, and ocean. Black represent man-made object like houses, buildings, roads, and rocks. White represent the clear desert and sand areas. Green represent vegetation like forests, trees, and grass. Browns represent land future and culture lines. Red represent main roads and boundaries. As mentioned earlier, the word contour lines is used to find out if it's high or low on a place, and what kind of landscape a place has. The contour lines describe the mountains in this aspect. The contour lines detail the elongation of an area so you know where you can go and which step road. The next things to remember is to use the map is the so-called legend. Legends give information to illustrate the shape or symbols drawn on the map. The legend is located at the bottom of the map. The next things to remember is to use the map is the called scale. Scale is the size of text of an area covered by the map. The scale is located at the bottom of the map. In using the scales, there are three things to keep in mind. Scale ratio fraction, statement, statement scale bar. The scale ratio is the extent of the areas drawn that can be seen on the map. Statement is distance or measurement. For example, 4 centimeters is equal to 1 kilometers. If you measure the point 1 to point 2 around 8 centimeters is equivalent to 2 kilometers. Scale bars describe how long you are in meters or kilometers when you're using the map. These three are the focus of basis when the scale of the map is in question. So, I will teach you on how to work the scales on the map. For example, this is the scale. In using the map, then we will measure the distance between the 2 points. In measuring the distance, we have two bases, the air distance and the ground distance. First, I will teach you on air distance from 1 point to 2 point. Let's say that this line is 12 centimeters, then let's look at the statement on the map. The statement say that 4 centimeters is equal to 1 kilometers. So in the example of 12 centimeters divided by 4 is equal to 3 kilometers. So our the air distance is 3 kilometers, but it's only the effective if the road is straight. So if you're walking, we will be using the ground distance. For example, the road is narrow. So how we should measure this? The use of paper, we can measure the road on its aspect. In using paper, it is need to have a sign, and also you can use ruler or any measurement if you have. If you don't have any paper, you can use bar scales on the map. You just point your measuring paper at the bar scales or you will know is this distance. Last to remember on using map is the orient a map. So what we should do? First, we should have the compass and map. The compass we will use for locating the magnetic north. When using a compass, all we have to do is place it on the map, then follow the red arrow or the compass by rotating the map and the grid line and compass arrow and the align and match, then you are on the night stop spot.